The ability to stay grounded in reality is crucial for both our mental and physical well-being. However, in high-stress and traumatic situations, it's not uncommon for individuals to become disconnected from reality and experience a range of negative symptoms such as panic, anxiety, and stress. In such situations, the 3x5 technique can be an effective tool to help bring someone back to reality and manage their symptoms. The technique is based on the principle of grounding, which is a coping strategy that helps individuals focus on the present moment and their immediate surroundings, rather than becoming absorbed in thoughts or emotions that may be distressing or overwhelming. The technique involves having the person name 5 colors, 5 physical sensations, and 5 sounds that they can see, feel, and hear in the present moment. By focusing on these concrete, sensory details, it can help to bring the person out of a state of panic and into the present moment, and reduce symptoms of anxiety and stress. One example of how this technique can be used is in the case of a person who is experiencing a panic attack. Panic attacks are characterized by a sudden onset of intense fear or discomfort, accompanied by physical symptoms such as rapid heartbeat, sweating, and trembling. In this situation, the person may become absorbed in thoughts of "I can't breathe" or "I'm having a heart attack," and may feel disconnected from their immediate surroundings. The 3x5 technique can be used to help the person focus on the present moment, rather than getting caught up in their distressing thoughts. By naming 5 colors they see, 5 physical sensations they feel, and 5 sounds they hear, the person can shift their focus to their immediate surroundings and start to feel more in control of their body. Another example of when this technique can be used is in the case of a person who has experienced a traumatic event such as a car accident or a natural disaster. Trauma can cause an individual to become disconnected from reality and feel like they are living in a different reality, which is commonly known as dissociation. The 3x5 technique can be used to bring the person back to their immediate surroundings and reality, help them to focus on the present moment, and break out of the dissociative state. The effectiveness of this technique has been supported by scientific research. A study published in the Journal of Trauma and Dissociation found that grounding techniques, such as the 3x5 technique, can be effective in reducing symptoms of dissociation and traumatic stress in individuals who have experienced trauma. Another study, conducted by researchers at the University of California, found that grounding techniques can be effective in reducing symptoms of anxiety and panic. It's important to note that while the 3x5 technique can be an effective tool for managing symptoms of anxiety, panic, and stress, it may not work for everyone. Some individuals may require additional support or treatment, such as cognitive behavioral therapy or medication. It's also important to note that the technique is not a substitute for professional help in case of severe mental health issues. It should be used as a self-help technique to manage minor symptoms and to improve the quality of life. However, if the symptoms persist or worsen, it is important to seek professional help. In conclusion, the 3x5 technique can be an effective tool for bringing someone back to reality and managing symptoms of anxiety, panic, and stress. By focusing on concrete, sensory details in the present moment, individuals can shift their focus away from distressing thoughts and emotions and reconnect with their immediate surroundings. Research has supported the effectiveness of this technique in reducing symptoms of dissociation and traumatic stress, as well as anxiety and panic. It's important to note that this technique may not work for everyone, and individuals who are experiencing severe or persistent symptoms may require additional support or treatment. Additionally, it is important to remember that the 3x5 technique should not be used as a substitute for professional help. It's also important to note that there are other grounding techniques that can be used in addition to the 3x5 technique. Some other examples include deep breathing. Taking slow, deep breaths can help to slow the heart rate and bring attention to the present moment. Mindfulness exercises. Mindfulness practices, such as meditation or yoga, can help to bring attention to the present moment and reduce symptoms of stress and anxiety. Physical activity. Engaging in physical activity, such as going for a walk or doing some stretches, can help to bring attention to the body and reduce symptoms of stress and anxiety. Artistic expression. Engaging in creative activities, such as drawing or writing, can help to express emotions and bring attention to the present moment. It is important to find the techniques that work best for you and practice them regularly. Regularly practicing these techniques can help you be better prepared to cope with stressful and difficult situations, and also help to reduce the severity and frequency of symptoms. In conclusion, when individuals find themselves disconnected from reality, being able to bring them back to reality is crucial. The 3x5 technique is a simple yet effective grounding technique that can help individuals to focus on the present moment and their immediate surroundings. Through this technique, it can help individuals to manage their symptoms of anxiety, panic, and stress. Regular practice of this and other grounding techniques can improve quality of life and allow for better coping with stressors. If the symptoms persist and worsen, professional help is always the best option.